important cause. All the proceeds from this show are going directly to benefit those affected by Hurricane Michael. I gotta say, it is very impressive to see a crowd this large band together to help our own community. So from the bottom of my heart and everybody back there, thank you. We have some incredible sponsors that help us put on this event. People like EDM Security, Papa John's of Crestview, Andrews Diesel and Automotive Repair, and SGI. We thank them so much for helping us do this. And we're going to kick things off with a very special 6-superstar intergender tag team match. Introducing first, she's the lady of the Revolt from Jersey City, New Jersey. Please help me welcome Avery.
Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, my goodness. The Space Cowboys, who have now aligned with Avery Taylor, they are not taking that. A little bit of trickery here to start. And it looks like the international superstars are in control now. Thought the showboating was going to cost them at first, but they've seemed to regain their composure. What's going on here? My goodness, what a double DDT. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Taylor did not mean to do that. Wow. I mean, the Space Cowboys were just shaken up, and sometimes that's just how you land into each other. I mean, this match might be over before it even starts. Goodness, what a maneuver right there. Huge splash, the cover. I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Jimmy Hinder gonna have his hands tied tonight trying to referee this matchup. And the international superstars already starting out with the Crucio Crux. Our official Jimmy Hinder gonna have to get this one under control here. And now we got some one-on-one action. And for all you fans watching at home, the story behind Avery Taylor and Ellie, you know, it just unfolded at the last event, Revolution. You know, Avery Taylor upset with a second straight loss to Ellie. We thought we were going to see some sportsmanship, and she turned her back on Ellie and has since aligned herself with the Space Cowboys. What an enziguri right there. You know, Avery Taylor been training, been hanging out with the Space Cowboys since that last championship matchup between Ellie and Avery Taylor. And as of our last event, Revolution, Ellie wants it to be known that she doesn't just align herself with the international superstar. She is an international superstar herself, as Avery Taylor gets a nice 2 count. Just dropped her right on her head. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, these athletes are putting it all on the line each and every time they get in the ring. Just one maneuver is all it takes, and hey, just like we've seen in football, any of these athletes put their body on the line and they can be concussed. My goodness, Ellie is, I don't know, cover. And already a near fall. We're just about 5 minutes into this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Man, you can see who the crowd is behind and you can hear them. Lots of claps and lots of chants. I tell you, Avery Taylor, and she is showboating to the international superstars, goes for the cover. Another near fall, just trying to wear Ellie down, trying to eliminate her from the match. although it is scheduled for one fall, if they can get her out, get her on the sidelines, this easily becomes a 3-on-2. But Ellie lands a desperation neck breaker, and she is going to look to tag here. Either going to tag in Blanco Loco or Joey Osborne. And you can see the Space Cowboys, they won in as well. Brian Bowler and Alex Taylor very upset at our last event, Revolution. But Joey Osborne gets there first. My goodness. Just like that, the Space Cowboys, nice running neck breaker after the forearm shiver, gets the cover. And a near fall for the Space Cowboys. I tell you, that knee to the breadbasket will take the wind right out of you. Now they will continue to work on Joey, trying to wear him down now too. You can see Ellie still on the sidelines, reeling the cover. And I tell you, there is a reason the Space Cowboys were tag team champions for one whole year, and you can see it right now. But I think they were a little too worried about their Tinder credentials in our last event, Revolution, as the International Superstars became the brand new Revolt Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And as you saw them loading up our announcer, Matt, nicely done. The cover. Blanco has to make the save. Boy, dropped him right on his spine and then clotheslined his head off. Nice tag team wrestling from the Cowboys. But like I was saying with the Cowboys, I think they were a little too worried about their Tinder credentials. And just a small slip-up is all it took, and the International Superstars became the new Revolt Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And as you saw them load up our announcer, Matt, with the gold, they are also the WXW Tag Team Champions. And as stated previously, they are not just international as a name, as a gimmick. They have literally been everywhere. And look at that tag team wrestling right there. I know some don't agree with it, but it is very smart. Jimmy Hinder distracted in the corner, and we saw a little bit of a cheating, if you will, but hey, it's not cheating as long as you don't get caught. Nice backbreaker to knee drop. That could be it. It's over. A little slow on the cover. And it cost him, I tell you. Wow. Taylor gets that cover a little quicker. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is over. Joey surviving now. You can see Blanco Loco desperately wants in there. I spoke to the International Superstars backstage, and although they are the tag team champions, they said this feud is not finished. They still want some more of the Space Cowboys, and vice versa, as Brian Valor kicks Osborne in the spine. Gets a 2 count right there. And you can hear the crowd now. Huge double axe handle off the second rope. The cover. And I'm telling you, the Space Cowboys, I think that loss at Revolt Pro Wrestling's Revolution was what they needed. They know now that it's serious. They just slipped up. And I think Osborne got a little lucky there. Back spinning suplex. And that is what Osborne needed. Just like all professional sports, sometimes it takes a loss to wake you up. Teams, boxers, athletes, they'll go on a winning streak. They'll kind of get used to it. And when they lose, they come back even stronger. Double tag here. Huge cross body off the top. Nice Nice kicking combo. We saw him kick everywhere. The cover in the midsection, in the face. And Blanco, just like that, almost steals a victory here. Oh. Boy, that could have concussed Valor. No, it didn't. Valor caught him with a powerbomb. Osborne has to make the save. High impact maneuvers. They are laying it all out right here, ladies and gentlemen. I know the gold is not on the line, but this matchup is serious. Did you see that DDT from Avery Taylor? And Ellie breaks her jaw right there. Every athlete in the ring is out. Listen to this crowd. And I agree, this is awesome as Jimmy Hinder, our official, gets to 5. If he gets to 10, it's going to be a draw. Somebody's got to get to their feet. Well, Jimmy gets to 6. We got people starting to get up. Osborne, the legal man now for the International Superstars. I've lost track of it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and here we go. Super kick to German suplex. That could be it. How did he kick out? Did you see how close that was, ladies and gentlemen? My goodness, the Space Cowboys are unpredictable. What a combination. I tell you, you can see Joey too. You can look at his eyes, look at him gasping for breath. Man, the Space Cowboys almost took it right there, ladies and gentlemen. And what are they going for here? A double superplex. My goodness. It's a total debacle, ladies and gentlemen. It's like a car crash in the middle of the ring. Bodies everywhere. And look at Loco and Ellie. What are they doing? Huge! The elbow drop off the top. Somebody go for a cover. And you could hear somebody from the crowd shout ball game. I thought that was it too, ladies and gentlemen. What an opening contest here at Revolt Pro Wrestling's Rise Up, the benefit show for Hurricane Michael victims. All the proceeds tonight going to help them out. And look, that was kind of an accidental tag, if you will, but great ring awareness. And what's Avery Taylor doing here? She's calling for something. Oh, she does. Hard to call this action. I think both ladies landed a forearm, but Avery came on top. What's she doing here? Oh, kick the lights out. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. I might have saw a 2 fly out the cover. How did she kick out of that? My goodness. As we near 15 minutes of this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, I'm loving this action. Avery has to keep her composure here. She doesn't want to jar with the official. Oh, nicely done. Ellie with a little combo there, and what's she going for? Double underhook. And kind of a flipping pedigree style slam to the back. Nonetheless, it was effective, but the Space Cowboys had to break that up. They said, not yet. We are trying to pick up a victory here. Man, look at these athletes brawl it out. What's Ellie going for here? Hooks her. Avery counters. She's going for the encore. If she hits this, it's over. Uh-oh. Oh, count, double counter to a pin. Oh, that's it. That's it.
Here are your winners, the team of Avery Taylor and the Cowboys.
Just like that. Well, I don't know about that one, ladies and gentlemen. Ellie and the Superstars say that the tights were pulled, but nonetheless, revenge has taken place tonight for Avery Taylor personally and the Space Cowboys after getting a much-needed victory.
Crestview, what did you think about our incredible opening contest? At this time, I'd like you to help me welcome Revolt Pro Superstar, Listen, I really don't want to be a buzzkill after that match. First off, international superstars, you were screwed. Second, how in the hell am I supposed to compete with that? Thank you. But, let me get real for a moment. So everybody knows why we're here. Charlie lost everything during the hurricane. Hey, it's okay. I'm very blessed. Thanks to the people in Revolt, all of Revolt management. They came together, brought me supplies. They took care of me. And from the bottom of my heart, everybody at Revolt, thank you. Wait a minute, guys, listen. In all honesty, one of the very last people that I thought was going to help me was this man. He went out of his way. Him and his wife came to help us. But now, down to business, what would you like? What are you doing out here at my time?
It is kind of surprising that I'm in here in the ring with you tonight, face to face with you. But as you said earlier, we're here for a different cause tonight. For Hurricane Michael. You lost quite a few, a lot. I did too. I lost one best friend from high school. And my grandpa barely made it out of his house. And I just think tonight we bury the hatchet, team up, and take on any tag team in the locker room and see if they can really handle 8-5 strong, Panhandle strong, Panama City strong, Cameron Thomas and Zane Stevens. What do you say?
It's a great day, it's a beautiful day. It's a shut your mouth! Shut your mouth! Shut your fat and shut your mouth!
ladies and gentlemen, our second matchup here tonight at Revolt Pro Wrestling presents Rise Up, the benefit show, benefiting the victims of Hurricane Michael. We got a little big man, small man action here as the Mark Henry-sized athlete, Darias Caine, known as the Gulf Coast Bully, is going to take on a edge tight body frame wrestler here tonight, Chase Evans. For those that don't know, Evans is the cousin of Cameron Thomas. And while he is his mentor, he told me backstage that they have not seen eye to eye lately. And he's looking to continue his winning ways here tonight, but he's going to have his hands full with the Gulf Coast Bully. And I tell you, I spoke with Darias Caine as well, and he told me he is very angry over his last defeat to the hands of Chris Justice at Revolt Pro Wrestling's Revolution, and he's looking to get back on track by picking up a victory here tonight. He said he's going to smash Chase Evans. He said he's going to show everybody why he is the Gulf Coast Bully. I love a little big man, small man action here. We're going to see Darias Caine try and use his power, while Chase Evans going to need to use his speed and agility to wear the big man down. Here we go, test of strength. I know Chase Evans not going to fall for that one, but maybe he is. He told me in backstage he's not scared of anyone in the business. And look, Caine doesn't even do a test of strength. Just like his name says, bully tactics there. I mean, just tricking him. I mean, come on. He wanted to lock up the test of strength. At least do it. Let's see if you are as strong as you say you are, you bully. Huge shoulder takedown there after Evans gets some separation. And a hip toss to no avail for either athlete, but the arm drag works ×2 for Chase Evans. And a beautiful drop kick, nicely done. There's a display of the speed of Chase Evans. As Caine rolls to the outside, Evans tries to push over our official Leroy Johnson, and he slingshots over, but he pump faked. Pumped the brakes, and Caine was there waiting for it. And that could break his back. Did you see Caine just smash Evans into the ring apron? Nothing but steel right there on the corner. That edge there, my goodness. It could be over. Just like that, already a 2 count. Wow. And I tell you, after witnessing that first match, a little bit of an even matchup with the 6-man intergender tag team matchup, and now we have a big man versus small man. You see, you're going to see each and every kind and style and size of athlete here at Revolt Pro. The best athletes, the best wrestling in all of the Gulf Coast, and there's the power. Huge scoop slam there, and Darius now off the ropes, just rolls over him. I tell you, that felt like a Forerunner tire right there, just smashing on Chase Evans' chest. My goodness, forget that. How about a dually truck? How about a semi-truck? Man, you can see Evans, the look on his face, wrenching in pain. Ladies and gentlemen, this one could be over fast. My goodness. What a chin lock, and look at Darius kind of wrench him back, kind of like a camel clutch, just bending the back, pulling the neck, wearing Evans, excuse me. My goodness. Darias Caine with his bully wave, man. Huge knife edge chop. And I tell you, Caine, known for his various power moves, but a move that most of you may be unfamiliar with if you're watching Caine for the first time is the big man can fly. If he hits that top rope frog splash, not only will the match be over, but they may have to bring out the stretcher for Chase Evans. Evans earned some separation there. Nice kicks to the stomach. And there's the agility, the speed right there. Evans playing possum, rolls out of the way, going for a suplex. I don't know about that. And Caine, my goodness, counters with a spinning bullyplex. That's got to be it. 1, 2, and 3. Chase Evans kicked out. Man, he is fighting for his life in there. You can see the heart and determination from Chase Evans. He said, I'm not going out like that just yet. All Evans needs is a little bit of separation. Use a little bit of his speeds like we witnessed at the beginning when he nailed that beautiful drop kick. And it could be back to an even matchup here as Caine snaps him over. Rolls through and super kicks his head off. Look at the agility from the Gulf Coast Bully. Darias Caine in control of this one so far. And a kick out again. You can see the experience on him. You can see Chase Evans has put in hours upon hours of training with his mentor, Cameron Thomas. He's traveled all over the Gulf Coast. He's not going out that easy. You can see him. He's feeding off the crowd. He's trying to mount a comeback as we speak. But it may be too little too late. We'll see. Oh! Little bit of a chin breaker there. Oh, going for a scoop slam. I don't know if that was the smartest move. My goodness, and Caine just lifts him up and just throws him down. And look at him. Not only is he bear hugging and punching on Evans, but he's using that body weight to just wear Evans out. We are past the 5-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen, and Evans, pure heart and determination right now. He's going for the ropes, trying to get a break here. Our official Leroy asking him if he quits. He says no, not just yet. Oh, it looked like Caine pulled the hair. Oh! Man, what a backbreaker. It's over. How did Evans kick out of that? I thought that was it, ladies and gentlemen. The Gulf Coast Bully just wearing it. Oh, he said he's done now, ladies and gentlemen, and I believe him sitting right here ringside. It may be over, ladies and gentlemen. What's he going to set up here? Chase works back to the midsection. That is a weak point of Caine. Oh! Evans using that speed. Lands a kick. And there's some power. My goodness, Samoan drop from Evans. Where did he pull that from? The cover! Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Evans almost picked up a victory here at Revolt Pro Wrestling's Rise Up. Evans is rising up to the occasion. Just like that, I mean, the Gulf Coast Bully is down. Evans is going to the top. This could be what he needs. High-risk maneuver. If he lands it, it could be over. Just like that. Caine just sidesteps him and pushes him right into the mat. If he hits this, it could be over. Oh, my goodness. A bullyplex setting up for his patent maneuver. If he hits this bully splash, it's over. The Gulf Coast Frog Splash. It's academic.
feet. The harder you fall down, the stronger you come back later. Man, I feel like an army, and I've only just begun. I've only just begun. I've only just
Flowing consciousness and for one fall.
My soul, left it up and dead was my soul, left it up and
We all gotta get him back. Jersey first. Coming in a combined weight of 495 pounds. From Panama City Beach, Florida. We're the team of Cam Thomas and Zane Stevens. Introducing their opponents. Coming in a combined weight of 565 pounds. They're the team of West Warren and Oxford Haney. Frazier replacing West Warren is Revolt Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Crestview. You know, I've been thinking about this all wrong. Shut your mouth and show me some respect. Because I'm the heavyweight champion in this Now interrupt, give us just a minute, we gotta go tinkle. How disrespectful! Just like each and every one of you! Should be chanting our names! Santos! Santos!
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, high stakes. I can't believe Christopher Santos did that. He is cocky, and I tell you, I do not like him. I was trying to do my job backstage, as the crowd lets Ox hear it. I was just doing my job backstage, and the first time I met Ox, he had teamed with Cameron, and they lost to Ryan Fury and Chris Justice at Revolution. And Ox, he wasn't necessarily nice, but I could deal with him. He accepted me back there as a broadcast journalist, and he let me interview him. He let me do my thing, but as he takes the shirt off, what a behemoth from the Amazon rainforest, all 300 pounds of Oxford Haney. But tonight, it was a little different story. Same for Wes Warren, who in August we saw lose to J.D. Jenkins. Wes Warren said he's not the same athlete. Oxford Haney said he's not the same. And I blame Christopher Santos. I asked Santos backstage as I was trying to get some notes, trying to interview these guys. Hey, Santos, showed the last time. And he grabbed me by my tie. He said, Justin, have you ever been a champion? I said, well, I am the most athletic voice in all of the Southeast, but I'm just a voice. And Oxford then stepped in while my tie was being nearly pulled off of my neck. And he said, hey, if you want to keep that voice, get out of our face, get out of this locker room, go out there, do your job, call the match. And I'm not going to lie, folks, I ran pretty quickly because I don't want anything to do with Santos, Oxford, or Wes Warren. And, hey, I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen. This newfound partnership between Cameron Thomas and Zane Stevens, who have put their differences aside because of Hurricane Michael, and both of them being 805 strong from Panama City. I hope they not only win tonight, I hope they embarrass Oxford Haney and Wes Warren. And Santos stated, he's really cocky. He does kind of do what he wants. He said if somehow Cameron Thomas and Zane Stevens can defeat Ox Haney and Wes Warren, that he will put his championship on the line later on in tonight's main event battle royal, the biggest battle royal in Revolt Pro Wrestling history. And not only will he put the title on the line, he will enter himself as number one. I find that a little cocky, but hey, Santos is the champion. He did defeat Zane Stevens for that title. So we're going to have to let this match play out here. Huge chops. And I thought Wes Warren was a little smart there for dodging that one. However, great ring awareness, great presence by Zane Stevens, great display of speed. Quickly stomped him on the chest, and now he tags in Cameron Thomas. And hey, they put their differences aside. I don't know for how long, but I'm going to enjoy it tonight as Thomas goes for a quick cover. Revolt Pro Wrestling presents Rise Up. It's been a stellar card so far. Many huge matchups remain, but this one right here, ladies and gentlemen, high stakes. And, even though Cameron Thomas and Zane Stevens have a newfound partnership, Cameron Thomas wants to win as well. Everyone in the building, including management, they heard Santos say he will put up the title tonight. Nice running bulldog. Here's the cover. It could be it. He will put the title on the line tonight if somehow Cameron Thomas and Zane Stevens pick up the victory here And not only that, but he will enter himself as the #1 participant. It doesn't get any better than this, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, Revolt Pro Wrestling, the best athletes, the best wrestling in all of the Gulf Coast. And Zane Stevens and Cameron, hey, they're in control right now. I guess, you know, the way things are looking, if this keeps up, all they have to do is look to pick up a pinfall or submission. They want to make sure that Oxford Haney, very intelligent 300-pounder in there, doesn't somehow get them disqualified, because then if they lose, you know, the Battle Royal, the winner of that Battle Royal can still climb the ladder. But if Oxford Haney and Wes Warren do win, the title will not be on the line, and once again, Christopher Santos will have weaseled his way out of performing once again. Management very upset with Santos. Ox in control. Look at the behemoth there. My goodness. This guy is a giant in there. Huge punch to the spine. And, you know, just like the Earthquakes of old and even the Bam Bam Bigelows, the agility and the speed that Oxford Haney possesses is like no other. He truly is one of the best big man, not only in just the Gulf Coast, but on all of the East Coast. Sky is the limit for Oxford Haney. Very impressed with him. But like I stated earlier, I do personally not like Ox Haney, Santos, and now Wes Warren, who is just a different person from August. I hope they get their butts kicked here tonight. They are in control now as they tag in, and they're both working on Cameron Thomas. But hey, shout out to Revolt Pro Management. You know, they get with the companies out there, they find the sponsors, and it's because of sponsors like EDM Security, as well as Papa John's of Crestview, that we are even able to witness matchups like this here tonight at Revolt Pro Wrestling's Rise Up, the benefit show for the Hurricane Michael victims. Devastating hurricane came through. As you see the official Jimmy Hinder, he tells Wes, hey, watch the eye rake. You know, Jimmy Hinder, a veteran himself, he's not just going to be a pushover in there as an official. Nice clothesline from Wes Warren and a cover. And just as I suspected, Cameron Thomas did kick out of that. Going to take a little more to put him down. But hey, how the tables have turned from August. Like I stated earlier, Wes Warren, a changed man. But hey, just in August, Santos and Cameron Thomas, they had a little alignment going. And I think besides the hurricane coming through and Cameron Thomas and Zane Stevens putting their differences aside, Cameron Thomas is also willing to partner up with Zane Stevens because, you know, there was a backstage altercation after the August card that Revolt Pro Wrestling put on when, you know, Cameron Thomas, he let Santos down. There was a matchup there, Cameron Thomas versus Zane Stevens in the main event. If Zane won, he became the #1 contender. As Haney goes off the top, gets caught with a boot to the chin. He's a little dizzy, but stays on his feet. And like I've stated, since then, Santos has not given Zane Stevens his #1 contendership matchup. And Zane Stevens even had to fight the likes of former WWE champion Jack Swagger just last month at Revolution. And Zane Stevens, a man on fire, a man possessed to climb back to the top of the mountain. He picked up the victory over Jack Swagger. And Zane Stevens now with this newfound partnership with Cameron Thomas, he has all the momentum. But if they don't pick up a victory right here, you know, I know that management will still give Zane Stevens, his title shot he deserves eventually, but who knows when we'll see it if they cannot get it done tonight. As you see, Zane Stevens coming in. What a flurry of strikes there. And throws Warren right into the breadbasket of Oxford Haney. Huge clubbing double axe handle. Catches him. Nice spin around neck breaker. Zane Stevens is feeling it. He is feeding off this crowd and he has all the momentum. What's he gonna hit here? Huge forearm strike. Kick to the back of the head. Warren is almost out of it. Look at him. He doesn't know where it is. Cross body off the top. The cutter. Great ring awareness there from Oxford Haney. You know, I think Ox was kind of just playing a little possum there. Catching his breath. He broke up that pinfall. He knows what's at stake. Oh my goodness, that could be it. The cover, but then Cameron Thomas breaks it up, and Cameron Thomas is bleeding. Man, that could have been it, ladies and gentlemen. Oxford Haney, the never wake up, but now Cameron Thomas is back in. This one's getting out of control here. Super kick. Drops the big man down. The cutter. Wes Warren breaks it up. I tell you, I don't want to be Wes Warren and Ox Haney and have to face Chris Santos backstage if they don't win this matchup. And I can't state it enough, ladies and gentlemen. High stakes. This is for all the marbles here. Essentially, if Oxford Haney and Wes Warren win, we're just going to have a battle royal tonight. And of course, the winner will climb the ranks. But if Cameron Thomas and Zane Stevens can pick up a victory, oh, here we go. This could be it. Ox goes for the choke slam. Tried to land that donation there. The spear! Cameron Thomas hit the spear! But Oxford Haney rolled out. They can't get a pin outside the ring. Cameron Thomas and Zane Stevens just have to get a cover, and Santos will eat his words, and not only will he enter number one, but he will put the title on the line tonight. Front suplex from Stevens. Huge kick. And look in the corner. Look at Cameron Thomas. He sets up the spear. That's got to be it. It's got to be it. Double cutter. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Cam and Zane have picked up the victory here tonight, and now Santos' title is on the line later on in the main event Battle Royal. My goodness.
below par. He hails from Bushwood Country Club. Weighing in tonight at 180 pounds. Dale Springs! With his caddy.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the bell for our next matchup. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup. Dale Springs taking on Braxton Hunter. Dale in the golf outfit, Braxton Hunter in the purple and black. And I spoke with each athlete backstage, each of them looking to continue their winning ways here tonight. And both men on a winning streak as we speak. Braxton Hunter, a man who has been all over the North, including Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, and all over the East and the South, just like Alabama and right here in Florida. And he says with another victory here tonight, he's going to take his talent on out west as he is looking to travel all over the country and beyond to showcase his talents. But when I caught up with Dale Springs and asked him about that, he said that he's on a winning streak as of late as well, and he said no one's going to take down the man under par here tonight. Only time will tell as these two lock up. Dale a little taller, but each athlete similar body size, Going to see a lot of speed, a lot of agility, similar styles here tonight. But Dale Springs does have a slight advantage as he has his caddy ringside. And I seen that golf club that he had. I think our official Leroy had him remove it and put it under the ring. But, you know, anytime if I were to be in the ring, I would not trust anybody with a caddy. Braxton Hunter in control so far, just wrenching on that arm, trying to twist it. Arm drags him there, trying to pull that shoulder out of the socket and trying to go home early here tonight. Looking impressive so far. Huge kick. Snapmares him over. What's he going to set up here? My goodness, that's got to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Only a 1 count. Wow. I tell you, Dale Springs, he likes to land his own variation of a chip shot. But wow, that knee to the face by Braxton Hunter. That was a chip chin shot, if you will. But it only picked up a 1 count, and Dale bails himself out with a right to the eyes. You can see his caddy over there kind of yelling out moves, kind of coaching him, if you will. Like I said, Dale Springs with the advantage. If our official Leroy is distracted, it could become a 2-on-1. But Braxton Hunter going right back to what has been working for him. Arm drags Dale Springs over. This time, not only is he slapping on that arm, but putting the leg into Dale Springs' face. You know, someone who makes sure that everybody knows that he comes from the Bushwood Country Club definitely doesn't like a sweaty man's back leg in his face. And there it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Leroy saw it. That darn caddy. Get him out of there, Leroy. Oh, and just like that. I know the caddy got involved, but Braxton's got to be smarter than that. And Dale Springs now takes advantage. Look at him choking him. Utilizing as much as he can of that 5 count. Leroy got to 4 before he let it go. I don't like it, but I will admit it is pretty smart. And now a fury of punches from Springs. Oh, look at him showboating. I'd like to see this man on the golf course, or at least a scorecard. If he doesn't cheat on it, I'd like to see what the score is. Showboating a lot. I wonder if he can even play. He wants the crowd to be quiet. Kicks Braxton in the spine and goes for the cover. But only a 2 count here. You can hear the crowd getting behind Braxton Hunter here. And there's that caddy walking around telling everybody to be quiet. How annoying. I tell you, if I was in the crowd, I'd be rooting for Braxton too. I already don't like this Dale Springs guy. Oh man, nice kick to the back. Use the force, use the momentum of dropping his leg down on the spine and follows it with a near fall. After that running knee to the face, Braxton almost picked up the victory here tonight at Revolt Pro Wrestling's Rise Up, the benefit show for the Hurricane Michael victims. And a suplex nicely done there by Dale Springs. And a cover. And Braxton kicks out. You know, each athlete back and forth. Pretty even matchup so far. But hey, if it wasn't for that caddy, Braxton might have taken this one back to the locker room already with a victory here tonight. And there's Dale Springs, although I do not like him, very smart, utilizing 4 seconds of the 5-second count, and a nice side slam, the cover. each time that Dale Springs has used what people would call cheating maneuvers, what the wrestling industry calls as maneuvers that are allowed to go on for 5 seconds, with 5 being a disqualification, going to 4 seconds each time, using every second to wear his opponent down. That was a nice chin lock there, and he just stroked the spine right to his knee, double drop kick. And I tell you, as this match goes on, as Dale Springs wears Braxton Hunter down, with that caddy on Dale Springs' side, you've got to favor Dale Springs. He's looking good so far. Oh, but he's not looking good right there. Braxton Hunter holds the rope, and Springs spills to the outside. There's his caddy there helping him. But Braxton Hunter notices. The crowd's calling for it. What's he gonna do? Huge dive to the outside. My goodness, what a display of athleticism. He flew like a bird right on the Dale Springs and his little caddy. But Braxton Hunter has to be aware of the official. The official got to a 6 count there. If he gets to 10, we'll have ourselves a double count out. Braxton Hunter, high-risk maneuver here. He's feeling it. What's he going for? Oh, huge double stomp to the spine. That's got to be it. The crowd calls for it. They tell him to finish him off. What's he going to do? Here we go. Oh, and Dale Springs sidesteps him. Not the time to get cocky. Oh, nicely done there. And a roll through. Huge side kick to the face. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Dale Springs showboating might have cost him the cover. And a near fall for Braxton Hunter. And the crowd's calling for a 3. I tell you, although Dale Springs has the advantage, he's in trouble right now. Braxton Hunter looking good. You can see his time in the business. You can see that every city, every state he's traveled to, you can see the experience on display right now. But just a little slow there. Oh, Springs calls for the chip shot. He's trying to land it. Braxton gets a knee to the face. Desperation counter there. What's he going to follow up with here? Nice suplex roll through. He holds on. Swinging neck breaker. Nice combo there for Braxton Hunter, and the crowd loves it. You can see Hunter feeding off the crowd. Oh, and there's the caddy. What's he doing? Oh, he's begging him, please. I don't trust this situation, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, do it. Just knock his lights out, Braxton. I don't care if he's a caddy or not. You get in the ring, you deserve to be knocked out. Super kick! I love it! When the caddy's got SOS, he's out of it. Oh no! Dale Springs pulls the... And a double clothesline, ladies and gentlemen. I thought Dale Springs was going to sneak out here like a coward. He was pulling the tights, used the caddy to his advantage. Both men down, I tell you, Braxton Hunter has to get to his feet. He has to take advantage now. It is a pure one-on-one. No way the caddy can get involved now. Springs to his feet first. Hunter blocking it 3 times. He's heating up, ladies and gentlemen. Each man, oh, huge forearm. And a sidestep just like that. I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, these two athletes, this is not the first time they have battled in the ring. Each wrestler knows the other's moves to a T. Oh, huge backbreaker there. Braxton drops the knees. Desperation counter. Who is going to pick up the victory, ladies and gentlemen? My goodness, you're only going to witness this action live at Revolt Pro Wrestling, the best wrestling in all of the Gulf Coast. I am impressed with both athletes. My goodness, I know Del Springs is using his caddy and he's cheating a little. Kind of bending the rules, but he has countered. He has kicked out. He's calling for something here. Is he going to go for the chip shot off the top? No way. Oh, huge jawbreaker. Braxton caught on the cover. It's over. We just witnessed back and forth action from both athletes, but Braxton Hunter overcame the Golf Pro, Dale Springs, and his caddy, and picks up the victory here tonight at Revolt Pro.
Florida, he weighs in tonight at 222 pounds.
the Golden Idol taking on El Cachi, the hometown favorite. Huge head scissor takeover to start. El Cachi from right here in Crestview, Florida. And Aaron James, you can sense from his attitude with the crowd, and plus I did talk to him backstage, and he's just got an attitude tonight. And to get to the bottom of it, I questioned him backstage. As a broadcast journalist, I asked him, I said, Aaron James, you didn't come out earlier with Zane Stevens and Cameron Thomas, and he told me, he just said, hey, normally I talk to you, I don't want to talk to you. The hurricane affected me as well, and Zane Stevens and Cameron Thomas have left me out. I'm from Panama City, and forget both of them, forget you, Mr. Wortham, and the only thing I have left to say is I'm going to take it out tonight on my opponent, El Cachi. He does not care where El Cachi is from. He does not care that El Cachi is on a winning streak. He does not care. The only thing he cares about is himself. Very upset. And, he just basically stated that everybody forgot about him. But the thing is no one forgot about him. Everyone in the Panama City and Mexico Beach and the surrounding areas, even including the lower corner of Alabama and the lower corner of Georgia, were all affected by Hurricane Michael. Many victims out there without power for a long time. So, of course, I ran away. I said, okay, I got you. I'm going to go back out here. I got you. But, hey, while I'm sitting over here and he's in the ring, he's, get over it. Come on, Aaron James. A lot of people were affected. Nice suicide dive there from El Cachi. But yeah, in this business, nobody cares about your whining. And El Cachi follows it up again. This time throws in a forearm. The crowd here loves it. The hometown favorite right here in Crestview, Florida. But yeah, back to James, and I could just tell, I've known James for a long time, and you can blame the hurricane, but it just, oh my goodness. He just hit the Michinoku driver and almost picked up the victory there. And you can hear him jarring with the fans, just being cocky, just a total attitude change. I understand he was a victim too, but just because Cameron Thomas and Zane Stevens left him out, he's got a match here. He's got to focus on his opponent. The cover. He can't just whine and say, oh, well, what about me? But that's the attitude that you are seeing here tonight from the Golden Idol, Aaron James. And he is in control right now. Using that anger, drops the elbow, and puts all the weight on Cachi with the cover. But Cachi kicks out. So yeah, that's where Aaron James stands. He's quite simply, he's just upset. But hey, back to the matchup here. Enough about the Golden Idol's feelings. El Cachi's going to look to continue his winning ways. El Cachi, he's a phenomenal athlete. What's he going for here? High-risk maneuver. Oh, he looked like he wanted to hit the phenomenal punch. But Aaron James sidesteps him and takes him out. The cover. Sometimes critics will say if you're too angry, it can get the best of you. But so far, I think Aaron James is using the anger as motivation. What's he setting up for? Oh my goodness. Just dropped him down. A variation of the psychotic unicorn there. I don't think he caught all of it. Just trying to just severely hurt and punish his opponent right now. Just such a poor attitude from Aaron James tonight. Just get over it, Aaron James. You can see the crowd here. They love El Cachi. El Cachi in trouble though. Oh, and uses his speed to get out of the way of a splash. And down goes Idol. My goodness, he fell like a tree as our official, fabulous Jimmy Hinder starts the 10 count. If he gets the 10, ladies and gentlemen, it's over. Cachi might get up, but I think James might be knocked out. He's to a knee. Yeah. Punching Cachi in the skull, and Cachi will have none of it. Kicks his shoulder. Man, that could have tore his recover. That could have tore the latissimus dorsi right off the bone there. Cachi looking impressive. Huge super kick. That could be it. Cachi now feeding off the crowd. What's he gonna do here? High risk maneuver. But if he hits it, could pay off. It could be what he needs to pick up the victory. A huge, phenomenal punch. That's it. It's over. championship on hand as each of these two tip-top athletes shake hands before the match. This semi-main event promises to be a dandy, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Toni Storm, a Pro Wrestling Illustrated top 500 wrestler, taking on the Suicidal Soulja, who is also a tip-top athlete himself. He is the champion right now, currently, of multiple companies. And his 15-plus years in the business is going to be on display tonight. I tell you, even matchup here, even though Toni Storm, the bigger athlete, Suicidal Soulja is the leader of the Camouflage Entourage, and he promises to bring us Camouflage Chaos here tonight at Revolt Pro Wrestling's Rise Up, the Hurricane Michael Benefit Show, and it's been awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that arm drag there. My goodness. I think Suicidal Soulja just caught Toni Storm off guard right there. You see it had minimal effect, but what it kind of did is get into the head of Toni Storm and let him know, hey, I got to be on my A game tonight if I want to pick up a victory against the Suicidal Soulja. Going for a test of strength there. Look at those guns. My goodness. He's got 21-inch pythons. Look at him. The Soulja ain't scared. He's going to try the test of strength. Here we go. Here we go. We got one. And here we go. Now this is what a true test of strength looks like, ladies and gentlemen. We witnessed one earlier that was nothing but a trick, but this one is legit. Toni Storm is huge. The Soulja hanging in there, holding his own. Fall. Look at the strength. Look, another one. Look at the strength and the definition of Toni Storm. My goodness. There's the athleticism on display. Nice Soulja flip there by Suicidal Soulja. And right back to the arm drag using his speed and his agility. The combined intelligence in the ring right now, it's like no other. These two athletes have been everywhere, and we get it right here tonight at Revolt Pro Wrestling's Rise Up. What a semi-main event matchup, ladies and gentlemen. And up next is going to be our main event matchup. That is the first largest ever Revolt Battle Royal. 20 athletes will get in the ring. And not only will they be winning to climb the ladder, but because of an earlier matchup, Santos is now putting his title on the line, and he will be the first entrant into that battle royal. Look at the speed of Suicidal Soulja, just countered right out of it, trying to wear the big man Toni Storm down. Going to take a little more than that. And Toni Storm telling him, let's do it again. Soulja ain't scared. Here we go. And that matchup earlier was Haney and Wes Warren taking on Cameron Thomas and Zane Stevens, two individuals who have put their hatred for each other aside. They have come together after Hurricane Michael devastated the 805, Panama City, Mexico City, and many others. Mexico City Beach, that is. Storm with an arm drag of his own. Drop kick, nicely done. My goodness, he almost drop kicked Soulja out of his boots. Tremendous athleticism on display. But back to that tag matchup earlier, Santos, he had to run his mouth, and now tonight, maybe he will eat his words. The winner of the Battle Royal will now become the Revolt Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. It's either going to be Santos retaining, or one of the other 19 athletes. Nice fall-away slam there. The odds are stacked against Santos. I tell you, he's got to be backstage shaking in his boots. I know I stated each individual here that this matchup was kind of even, but wow, right now, Toni Storm putting his power on display, but he also just used his agility and athleticism. You see, he delivered 2 arm drags of his own in a beautiful drop kick, and Soulja is reeling from it ever since. Look at this. Oh, he's gonna press him up. My goodness. Huge display of strength on hand, and listen to the crowd count. He's pressing him. Soulja's got to be broken in half. The cover, it's over. No, it is not. Wow. I tell you, I am impressed with both of these athletes here tonight. And here we go. What a stalling Storm suplex. That could be it. Man, all the blood rushing to Suicidal Soulja's head. I tell you, Soulja looking a little dizzy in there. Our official Jimmy Hinder might want to check him. He might be concussed. He's shaking up. He gets to his feet. And using that speed. Normally I'd say that Soulja might have been playing possum, but I think that was just desperation right there. Huge kick. And that's what it takes to knock this big oak tree down. Off the second. Uh-oh. Storm caught him. Huge sit-down powerbomb. That could be all. My goodness. Man. This semi-main event, ladies and gentlemen, at Revolt Pro Wrestling's Rise Up. It is delivering as we speak. What action! I mean, Soulja's in it, but he's going to have to do something here. This could be it. My goodness. I'm just super impressed with Toni Storm. First time getting to witness him, and man, he was in control, but a little too much power. Countered by smarts from Suicidal Soulja. Just desperately pulled down that rope, and Storm, once you get that momentum going, hard to just stop right there and keep from going over. Huge suicide dive. Nice crossbody from Suicidal Soulja. And our official fabulous Jimmy Hinder starting the count. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, we might see a double count out. As we near the 10-minute mark of this matchup, these athletes, and you can hear it from the crowd. I know I couldn't see it, but all I had to do was see Suicidal Soulja's leg lift up in the air. Toni Storm just tripped him up on that 1-inch mat. And I can tell you, even though that's a 1-inch protective padding, you still feel your spine crushing on the concrete. My goodness. I think Tony Storm could defeat anybody in the country right now. He's taken on one of the best in all of the Gulf Coast, Suicidal Soulja. You can see Suicidal Soulja is not going to give up. Just when you think he is out of it, he just keeps pulling deep from the tank, pulling from the reserves. You could say the gas engine light is on, but he still keeps pulling everything he's got. But that might have been the end of it right there, ladies and gentlemen. He might need to refuel after that one. Somebody get that man a bottle of water. And you can hear the crowd pleasure. They love this matchup. This is awesome. I agree 100%. Back and forth action. Power versus speed and agility with a mixture from each athlete on display. The cover. And Suicidal Soulja. I don't know where that came from, ladies and gentlemen, but Suicidal Soulja, he is definitely displaying some camouflage chaos tonight, because this match is chaotic. I mean, everything Tony Storm has delivered, he's either kicked out or came back with something of his own. Counters the big man's punches, delivers some forearms. Off the ropes. Huge wheelbarrow bulldog right there. I thought Tony Storm was going to turn it into a German suplex, but Suicidal Soulja used the momentum to land a bulldog on Tony Storm, and he came crashing hard face first to the mat. Soulja to his feet first. Oh, nicely done there. Just used Tony Storm's back-to-back flip on the cover. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, back and forth action. What a semi-main event here tonight. Storm finally wearing down in this matchup. Soulja could be looking to hit the ride of suicide here. Springboard! He might have knocked her out with that kick to the chin, and he's feeling it now. The cover! Man, I thought he had him, ladies and gentlemen. Where is this coming from Suicidal Soulja? See Soulja right now feeding from the crowd. He's got his second win, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's Tony Storm who has the gas light on. He's running out. The tank's going on E. Here we go. Like a backflip inverted DDT. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. I think Suicidal Soulja's going to set up the Phoenix Splash off the top. If he lands this, it's academic. Here we go. Oh, man, he missed it. Tony Storm rolls out of the way right at the end. My goodness, what a semi-main event, ladies and gentlemen. Our official Jimmy Hinder starts the count. I don't know if either one of these athletes is going to get up. These are the type of matchups that I keep promising you, ladies and gentlemen. You're only going to witness right here at Revolt Pro Wrestling. The best wrestling in all of the Gulf Coast. Huge from Tony Storm. Going back to that display of power here. Oh my goodness. Nice T-bone suplex from Toni Storm. Back and forth to cover. And a near fall. How many near falls have we witnessed, ladies and gentlemen? These two are delivering here tonight. And here we go. Toni Storm could be setting him up. Calls for it. He's got him up. Oh! The counter! The cover! Wow! Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen? I thought that was it right there. You even can hear some of the crowd saying 3. I don't know. That was close. And you can hear the crowd. This is awesome. What a semi-main event here. Who is going to pick up the victory? Who is going to gain the upper hand here and try to finish their opponent off? This is where the experience comes into play. This is overtime, fourth quarter, whatever you want to call it. Extra innings, but the Toni Storm Spine Buster, that's gotta be all. But Storm elected to not go for the cover. He wants to do something even bigger. Oh man, if he hits this one, ladies and gentlemen, it's academic. I promise you, if he lands this, it's all over. High risk, off the top. Oh man, he missed the jumping elbow drop. Hinder starting another count here. You can see Soulja moving already. Oh, I don't know if anybody's going to get up here. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be over. Oh, Soulja to his feet, using the ropes to hang on, but nonetheless, it does count. He did break the count. I didn't think either one of them was going to get up right there. And look at Soulja. He says, not like this. He goes to the outside. Oh, Storm thinks he outsmarted him. But that kick right there almost knocked him out. Huge backflip, suicide dive to the outside. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe this action that I'm witnessing. This is unbelievable. And I don't see him moving, ladies and gentlemen. This might be it right here. Hinder's up to 7, 8, 9. Oh, he got to 10. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Our official, the fabulous Jimmy Hinder, doesn't like it, but he had to keep it fair. He had to count to 10, ladies and gentlemen. We will await our announcer, Matt Mooney, for the official announcement. What a matchup, man! Talk about a match of the year candidate, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jimmy Hinder is informed me. The result of this contest is a double countout, meaning that there is no winner and there is no loser. That being said, how about a round of applause for the fight and heart shown by both his competitors?
Well, I agree with Matt Mooney. There is no loser, but ladies and gentlemen, we are the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a match of the year candidate. as we are almost nearing toward December. I'm out of words. You can hear the crowd. They want 5 more minutes. I wouldn't mind it myself. We do have the main event to get to. Look at the sportsmanship being displayed. And ladies and gentlemen, there are no losers. This match is ended in a double count-out draw, but I promise you, after this match of the year candidate, we are all the winners here tonight.
But I got something to say to you. I got something to say real quick. Tony Storm, one hell of a competitor. With that being said, let me speak real quick about another storm. Another storm that came through here and called herself Michael. Wherever you are, Michael, you're a category nothing now. All I need you to know, wherever you are, you huffed, you puffed, and you tried to blow us down, but you did not blow us out. Because there's a whole bunch of us in here tonight unified that is only 850 strong.
I've been gone for a while now, but only to gain my power. I've been fighting my demons, and I'm back upon my feet. The harder you fall down, the stronger you come back later. Man, I feel like an army, and I've only just begun. I've only just begun. I've only just begun.
As you'll see, we have 2 officials here at ringside because the following contest is Revolt Pro Wrestling's largest battle royal in history. Introducing your competitors.
here we are, ladies and gentlemen. What? No way.
Brian Fury has been eliminated.
You gotta be kidding me. I didn't even get to say this was the main event, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe it. Santos, all night I've been making fun of Santos. I've been disrespecting him, but I tell you, I think Santos has something up his sleeve to do what he's done tonight. He is here to make a point. He is here to make a statement. He is the Revolt Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, and he just took Ryan Fury out in the opening seconds of the match. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe it. How? 7, 6, 5. Santos has been avoiding.
Your next competitor now,
Here we go. Here we go. Nice head scissor takeover there. Oh, but Santos back. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, Santos is a man possessed. Huge release suplex right there. Man, Cachi's out. Look at this. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I may have to eat my own words tonight. I, along with everyone else, has been calling out Santos.
Introducing our next competitor.
Moondog, let's see how he fares. Our first two competitors not so lucky. And Santos, man, belly to belly release suplex, just tossed him right over his head. And look at this. And there goes another one. You gotta be kidding me. Somebody's gotta take out Santos. Come on. Please, somebody take Santos out. You know, I've bashed him a lot, ladies and gentlemen, but he's looking impressive right now. He's dodged the last two shows, but he has been in the gym. He's been training. He takes 0 days off. Here we go. And here we go. We've been waiting for this, ladies and gentlemen. We've been waiting for it since Santos captured the Revolt Heavyweight Championship from Zane Stevens. 850 on his tights, representing tonight. We've been waiting for this for months, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Santos was on fire, but Zane Stevens brought a much bigger fire. And although Santos taken back over, well, kind of a stalemate here. Someone finally lasts in the ring. Who's coming out next? Oh, and this young man right here. Wow. Braxton Hunter, I thought him and Zane may team up, but you know, Zane, he is not looking for the easy road, ladies and gentlemen. He wants Santos all to himself. And Braxton in the corner now, he may be knocked out, ladies and gentlemen. Brutal matchup earlier. Awesome match. And you can see Hunter trying to get up in the corner. It might be time to hit the showers for him, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but here we go. We got another one coming out here.
Your next competitor, Corbin.
And here comes Joey Corbin, a fresh man in. But this guy, I don't think he's going to go right out. Look at this guy. Man, he looks like a demon in there. Look, he goes right for Santos. Oh, and he tried to help Zane, but Zane doesn't want it, like I said. Zane caught him, but the boot didn't take him down. And Joey Corbin delivers a huge spine buster. Look, Braxton Hunter's up. And the knee to no avail. I don't think he caught it. Corbin showing a little bit of fire himself. This guy is a monster. Here we go. Who's coming out next? And here comes Aaron James. I think Santos went out to take a breather, but he rolled through the bottom. You must go over the top rope to be eliminated. And Aaron James is in there, and I don't know what to make of this athlete and his attitude. You know, I think Cachi kind of slapped some sense into him earlier, made him earn his respect. We'll have to await our next Revolt Pro Wrestling event. I'll get backstage as a broadcast journalist. I will find out what's going on with Aaron James, and right now he's just been eliminated by Joey Corbin. Joey Corbin looking impressive. He is the first man to get an elimination besides Christopher Santos. And here comes Gutter making his way. Let's see what he has to offer. All these athletes here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, trying to capture the Revolt Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in our main event, 20-man over-the-top battle royal. And just like that, Gutter is out. And Braxton Hunter, man, he just kicked Corbin's lights out. And look at Santos. Very intelligent out there, although cowardly, buying his time. And Zane comes over to help Braxton, and Joey Corbin has been eliminated. Every man for himself. Oh, and here comes this guy, Dale Springs. Where's his caddy at? Actually, I do not want to know. For the love of me, I hope the caddy does not come back out here. He got his head super kicked off earlier. For all I know, he could be at the ER right now. And you can hear the crowd telling Santos, one individual said, "Get in the ring, you bum." I don't know if I'd go that far. He is the champion, but he does need to get in the ring. And look at him. He's trying to pull Braxton over from the outside. Who's next?
Darias.
And here comes Darias Caine. Very impressive win earlier tonight. I can tell you, whoever he gets his hands on, they are not going to like it. They are in trouble. He is coming in that ring right now to bring the pain. It looks like he's going to go right for Santos. And he does. My goodness. The Gulf Coast Bully is taking no prisoners. Huge clothesline there. Boy, Santos, he's seeing stars after that one. The Gulf Coast Bully now looking to capture the Revolt Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship as we now have 5 athletes in the ring. And here we go. Who's coming out next? Here comes Chase Evans. He's going right for Caine. I don't know if that's smart. He's wanting some revenge. Sometimes that can cost you. And there he goes!
Chase Evans has been eliminated.
My goodness, the Gulf Coast Bully just chucked him in the air like a dart. Oh, but there's Santos. No! Oh, man.
Darias Caine has been eliminated.
That's one thing you can't do, ladies and gentlemen. When you eliminate somebody, you cannot celebrate. You cannot turn your back. Darias Caine did it, and it cost him here tonight. Chase Evans, he is hurt. I fear for him, man. I hope he's going to be all right. And here comes Extreme G. My goodness, I can't believe what I'm witnessing here. One half of Initial Shock. Former XWX Tag Team Champion. And also, he was the one that helped his partner, JT Angel, escape with the XWX Championship just a few short months ago. Good to see Extreme G out here, but I don't know. Not when you're dealing with Zane Stevens. And Zane Stevens kicking everybody's head off. Here we go. Wes Warren and Ox Haney lost the tag team match earlier that has Santos putting his title on the line. But like I said at the beginning, I think Santos has something up his sleeves. You could see the smile on his face. Warren is now out there. I look for them to team up as they can get rid of a few of these athletes here. Oxford Haney still yet to come out to the ring. When he comes out, everybody's in trouble.
Your next competitor,
Here we go. Chris Justice could just as well win the heavyweight championship tonight. Fully rested, fully charged. Here we go. Nice chop there. Boy, Chris Justice looking good. The fresh man out here. You can hear the crowd say, get him. Chris Justice, fan favorite here. With the help of Buff Bagwell, Ryan Fury and Chris Justice picked up a victory just last month at Revolution.
Your next competitor, Travis Johnson.
And here comes Travis Johnson. Let's see what he's going to bring to the table. And he comes in the ring and goes right for Zane Stevens. Zane Stevens, my goodness, look at him. Oh, man, Extreme G just lit his chest on fire. Oh. And Zane Stevens follows. Well, I tell you, Travis Johnson probably wishing he'd have stayed in the back at this point. His chest is on fire. Oh, and I missed it. Chris Justice has been eliminated. I can't state it enough, ladies and gentlemen.
Travis Johnson has been eliminated.
And there goes Travis Johnson. You cannot turn your back in these battle royals, ladies and gentlemen. I can see the look on Chris Justice's face. He is very disappointed. He had a good chance to win the Revolt Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship here tonight. Look at Santos over there. There it is, him and Warren teaming up, and I tell you, it's only a matter of time before Ox comes out, and you know, we could just as easily see Santos walk away retaining his championship, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to say it. I hate to call it. But I'm just calling it like I see it, ladies and gentlemen. Christopher Santos is a champion for a reason. Now, who do we got here? And I like Soulja as well, but after what we just witnessed with him and Tony Storm, a match of the year candidate that just took place in our semi-main event, you have to wonder how much Soulja has left in the tank as he goes in and heads straight for Extreme G. Santos beating up on Stevens, and we see Burkett is out quickly. We see Del Springs getting beat up on. And Suicidal Soulja. Oh, he almost knocked Santos out. Santos rolls to the outside again. What a coward. Who do we got now? Ladies and gentlemen, I stand corrected. I thought Cameron Thomas was going to be in this matchup tonight. I thought Tony Storm was going to be in it as well, but hey, you know what? As you can see, Ox and Santos looking to team up. They could have very well taken out the two individuals I just spoke of in the back. The odds are good for Santos right now, ladies and gentlemen. I just have to call it like I see it. Oh, but wait a second. It looks like Oxford hurt his knee there. Braxton counters it into a DDT. Oh, and a jumping cutter. Where is Braxton Hunter getting this from? Sit down power bomb to Suicidal Soulja. And a face buster. I don't even think Braxton Hunter can believe it right now. Oh, and there it goes.
Has been eliminated.
The golf pro, Del Springs. Uh-oh. Well, it was good while it lasted, Braxton. That double clothesline could have destroyed his larynx right there. You can see him gasping for air, and there he goes. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Man. Unbelievable. We are going to witness Santos escape once again. I just can't believe it. Just like, oh my God.
The Suicidal Soldier has been eliminated.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you hear Suicidal Soldier smack off of the ring steps? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. He hit hard. You can see the official Jimmy Hinder checking on him. He took a lot in that battle against Tony Storm. Oh, wait a second. Oxford Haney. He just turned on Wait just a minute. What if Oxford Haney had this planned all along? How could he do that to Santos? He's motioning for the title. He wants it. Oh, but he turns into a super kick. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a new champion. It's either going to be Zane Stevens or Oxford Haney. Here we go. And Oxford is your new champ. Wait a second. Wait a second. Zane hung on. And there goes Oxford Haney. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Ox turned his back on Santos, trying to be greedy, and Zane Stevens capitalizes. The blood, the sweat, the tears, it is all accumulated here tonight at Revolt Pro Wrestling's Rise Up. Your new Revolt Pro Wrestling champion, Zane Stevens. What a battle royal!